New technology in World War I. Tanks, powered by a small internal combustion engine burning diesel or gas, a heavily armored vehicle could advance even in the face of overwhelming small arms fire. Add some serious guns and replace the wheels with armored treads to handle tough terrain, and the tank was born. Flamethrowers. The first design for a modern flamethrower was submitted to the German army by Richard Fielder in 1901. Unlike grenades, flamethrowers could neutralize, burn alive, enemy soldiers in confined spaces without inflicting structural damage. Poison gas. Poison gas was used by both sides with devastating results during the World War. The defenders fled, but typically for the First World War, this didn't yield a decisive result. Before long, the Allies were using poison gas too, and over the course of the war, both sides resorted to increasingly insidious compounds to beat gas masks. Tracer bullets. Night combat was made somewhat easier by the British invention of tracer bullet rounds, which emitted small amounts of flammable material that left a phosphorescent trail. The first attempt in 1915 wasn't actually that useful, as the trail was erratic and limited to 100 meters. But the second tracer model, developed in 1916, the .303 SPG Mark VIIG, emitted a regular bright green, white trail and was a real hit. In the first attempt, the U.S. Army basically tied the gun to the planes with a leather strap, and it was operated by a gunner who sat beside the pilot. This was not ideal for aerial combat, because it required 2 men to operate. Another solution was mounting the gun well above the pilot, so the bullets cleared the propeller blades, but it made it hard to aim. Interpreter gear. The depth charge, basically an underwater bomb that could be lobbed from the deck of a ship using a catapult or chute. Depth charges were set to go off at certain depth by a hydrostatic pistol that measured water pressure, ensuring the depth charge wouldn't damage surface vessels, including the launch ship. Aircraft carriers. The first real aircraft carrier was the HMS Furious, which began life as a 786-foot-long battle cruiser equipped with 2 massive 18-inch guns, until British naval designers figured out that these guns were so large they might shake the ship to pieces. Looking for another use for the vessel, they built a long platform capable of both launching and landing airplanes.